Could Kevin Durant be headed to the Lakers after this season? Hey there, welcome to the Fumble here in LA. I'm Crystal Rich. I've got your roundup of news that you need to know, but before we start, make sure you stay in the know by clicking the subscribe button below, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Crystal Rich. First up, Kevin Durant is being so ambiguous about free agency next season. He said, we'll see what happens. He also said that he could have easily have gotten a longer term deal with the Warriors instead of taking it year by year. Why would he want to take it year by year with a team who won 2 back-to-back championships and they are competing for a third? They are top of the list to get a three-peat. The only other team since Kobe Bryant and the Lakers to do that. Okay, maybe he knows that everything that starts high must go low. But where would he go if things don't work out this season? Even if he wins, would he want to go somewhere else? Guess what my guess is? To the Lakers! What? Remember, they have a bunch of one-year deals on the team and they are still looking for another big signing. Kevin Durant balling with LeBron James. Can you picture that? Now, here's something that you might not be able to picture, but I bet you Kevin Durant wants this so badly. For him to ball with LeBron James, win a championship, but not only that, win finals MVP, because in his mind, he would prove to himself that he's better than LeBron. Keep dreaming. But I bet you that is one of his goals, to become the face of the franchise post LeBron. Let's just say LeBron has another good 4 or 5 years in him. Match Kobe Bryant with 20 years in the league. So that means he has 5 years left to do something. Now, after those 5 years, KD would stay with the Lakers and could potentially become the face of the franchise. Do you guys see this happening? If he wants to take it year by year with the Warriors, which team do you think he would go to if he ever does leave? All right, guys, next up, Hannah Storm and Andrea Kramer will be the first female duo to call NFL games. Thank God. Finally, the first game will be a Thursday night football game with the Vikings versus the Rams. Now, obviously, as a woman, I love this, but I know a lot of you commenters are not gonna like it because even when I talk football, they're like, women talking football, this needs to stop. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. If you know anything about me, then you know that I'm an award-winning NFL Network producer. I've probably won more bar arguments than you could ever win in your life. And I bet you my fantasy team is gonna kill your team any day of the week. So first, let's give them a chance to see how it goes before you just trash them. Next, there are a lot of new rules in the NFL while we're speaking about it. How you can hit a quarterback. Can't hit him high, can't hit him low, can't hit him in the middle. Players are still trying to figure it out, as am I. But you think that quarterbacks would be happy about not being hit as much or roughly or in every direction. But not Big Ben. Ben Roethlisberger from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He said there were too many rushing the passer calls. Okay, let's define rushing the passer. Rushing the passer is when a quarterback gets hit after he releases the ball. If they're holding the ball, the defensive player can hit them. Obviously, if you're a fumble beginner, that is called a sack. There were 4 rushing the passer flags called in the Monday night matchup against the Bucs. Now, Big Ben didn't like it at all. He said there's a lot of them. I don't want to criticize the officiating, especially when you're talking about a penalty that helps the quarterback out. I was surprised at the first one. The second one I thought was legit. He hit me in the helmet. It was kind of like hearing that loud ring when your helmet gets hit. There are a lot of them. I can't imagine the fans at home are enjoying it too much. See now, Ben, I kind of like you now. I think you're a hell of a guy. You're complaining about something that could actually help you out, and he's thinking of the fans first. The NFL should take a note from Big Ben. Next up, the Warriors won back-to-back championships. They are trying to three-peat. It's not as easy as it looks. But everything is easy for Draymond, right? You just talk a little trash and get through it. But no, he actually said this was the toughest thing that he has ever been through in his life. But now that the West is booming with LeBron, Draymond, it's gonna be even harder. Maybe not this season because you guys are the favorites, but guess what? In year 2 with LeBron with the Lakers, when they get that big free agent signing, whoever it could be, KD, Clay, someone else that we're not mentioning. It is going to be so hard. It's hard to stay at the top, but with LeBron in Los Angeles, luring great players to the Lakers, guess what, buddy? It's only going to get harder. Lastly, the Boston Celtics are holding Kyrie Irving hostage. No, not really. But he said that Boston would never let him leave. Immediately, in my mind, it was a lucky leprechaun holding him in shackles. Obviously not the case. And with the Jimmy Butler trade request, people thought, even myself, that maybe he would link up with Kyrie in New York on the Knicks. But Kyrie denied all of that, saying, it's like, man, if you only knew how special this organization was and how special these guys are in the locker room, even if I had the inclination to test free agency, Boston's gonna be like, no, you're coming back, and I'm fine with that. And you know what, guys? He should be fine with that. Why? I mean, a young Boston team without him made it to Game 7 in the finals with LeBron James. So test free agency if you want to, but stay right there in the East. We know that the West is obviously the harder conference. Stay in the East, work with what you got, and guess what? You would be in contention to make it to the finals, especially since LeBron isn't there. Those are the headlines that you need to know to make it through your day. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching The Fumble. I'm Crystal Rich.